Hello everyone and welcome back to Gold Mason's channel. This is Gold Mason. I gotta tell you guys today, I'm on the top of the world. My good buddy Big Will has come to visit me in real life. We just streamed Mario Super Sluggers for an hour over on his channel, Big Will DH on Twitter, or Twitch, rather, whatever. And I am having a good time, so I thought I'd come and record a SPL set for you today. We got Sadlysius versus Pac. Indie Scooters versus the Ruiners. Indie Scooters captained by Super Epic Ampharos as well as Zern. And the Ruiners with Pac and Mielke. Kind of an unstoppable duo after last week. Brutal evisceration of the Bigs. Shout out Bigs. But yeah, we're going to see how these players adapted to their Week 1 wins and see which one will come out with 2 wins now. We've got Salamence versus Tyranitar, the age-old lead, and Tar and Starmie are going to come in. Interesting switch from Pac. Did not expect Starmie to come in on the Salamence, but and Pac gets Skarmory in on Blissey. Gonna get that spike up. I'm surprised that we haven't seen the SPL mode come on. The Thunder Wave on the Skarmory. Would have probably gone for a second spike. Instead, full para, and that is a hidden power grass, it looks like. The Tyranitar is not recovering with leftovers, so it looks like a Lum mixed tar. Hydro Pump missing. And a double to Metagross on maybe expecting Tar to come in? Or a Flygon? I'm not sure. Probably Tar. Hydro Pump. Just a Meteor Mash. I don't love that trade from Sadlysius. I think you need to go back to your Blissey. Yeah. And then now, I expect Sadlysius to heal and Pac will go to some sort of Blissey punish. No, instead just chooses to heal as well. Alright. I will be honest, this Blissey is not looking incredibly threatening. There's the SPL mode. I should have fixed that before the recording. My fault, folks. And it looks like Pac is just going to be able to stick around, leave it. See what Sadlysius wants to do. Scout out the moveset, which Pac does. Pac sees the Ice Beam as well as the Seismic Toss, Thunder Wave, and Soft Boiled. Knows the entire Blissey set. Own Blissey is very safe. That Flamethrower from Pac was trying to catch a Metagross switch-in. Closter is going to come in, and it is not going to like to see Starmie coming in. I'm probably going to see Blissey come back here. I fully expected an aggressive double from Pac there, but we didn't see it. I have spent the last hour or so acting like a 1940s radio announcer. So this has been... I'm sitting very close to the mic. And Skarmory puts down another spike. I won't grace you or upset you guys with my 1940s announcer voice, but... Closter going to take a big hidden power grass. It's Fire Grass Blissey, which is not a particularly usual bring, but an effective one here. Closter spins the spikes away as it goes down. Wow. And Pac was willing to sacrifice the Blissey to kill off the Metagross. Not what Sadlysius expected with that aggressive double. And now a free switch to Flygon on the locked-in Rock Slide. I kind of expected, sadly, to make a double there. That should have been the double turn. Doesn't really have a really good switch into Flygon anyways, though. And Blissey looks like it's going to be incredibly difficult for Sadlysius to deal with, especially with how low the Metagross is. Salamence comes back in on the double to Tyranitar. Nice Dragon Claw. Rock Slide. Okay, that was a good trade for Pac. Brick Break would potentially kill here. So, nice go to Starmie. Yeah, and this game has been firmly in Pac's hands from the beginning. An incredible overpredict from Sadlysius sees Salamence go down. The one nice thing is that Starmie is forced out and brings Tyranitar in on the Blissey coming in on spikes. Really nice play here. But the Tyranitar is Brick Break and only does about 45%. Which means that the Blissey is not healing really anything. 49% on that one. Can fish for a crit. But yeah, eventually Flygon or Starmie's going to come in. This Tyranitar is carrying Ice Beam though, so we're going to see a Jirachi come in last. Jirachi will be able to threaten this Tar a little bit with Hidden Power Grass. Going to see Flamethrower. Oh, bad. If Pac was going to sacrifice any Pokemon to kind of neutralize this Tyranitar threat, that was probably the one. Now, Flygon looks incredibly threatening. Starmie and Blissey look very tough for for Sadlysius to deal with. So, Tyranitar is going to come back in to take the probably to threaten with fire coverage on the Skarmory, but actually gets killed by a Drill Peck. And Sadlysius has now opted to oh wow. Sadlysius opted to beat down the Skarm, except it is a counter Skarmory. And it kills the Metagross back. No beatdown for you. Misses Rock Slide on the full para. And it's going to live here. Is it going to counter? Oh, it probably clicked counter. That's too bad. But we're going to see Skarmory go down. One light at the end of the tunnel for Sadlysius is... is that there's no spikes, but the rest of the team has been vanquished at this point. So Toxic goes out onto Arrow, and that'll probably be the game. Yep, especially with that Rock Slide. Arrow is going to go down here, and unless the Flygon misses a Toxic, that's the only way I see that this Blissey can make it. It does not miss the Toxic, and we're going to see this Marshmallow slowly succumb to Toxic. Yep. Sadlysius has already typed GG in the chat. We are going to see the last few turns come out, but there is no hope for young Sadlysius. Going to speed up the turns because there is no hope here. And one last turn, Blissey goes down. Really good prep from Pac and Mielke once again. Really expertly prepared. Sadlysius brought an offense team that, I mean, honestly, I don't hate that offense team, but it did kind of lose to the combination of offensive Starmie plus Blissey, and unfortunately that is what Pac brought. So really well prepped from the Ruiners. I fully expect to see Sadlysius bounce back here going into week 3, but thank you everybody for joining me. This has been Gold Mason, and it has been a pleasure to take up 9 minutes of your time. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.